Just waiting for me to start. It's vlog number 2. What's that all about? So before we get on with today, because we've got something really good today, I'll show you in the studio. Oh man, you're going to love this. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Had some new parts come. Awesome. That's the trouble with being stuck at home and having the internet, is that maybe get a little bit carried away. So the first thing was this old jobby tripod. It's okay. I can't put the thing back together now. There, I think, no. Yeah, got it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, don't advise doing that. But this little jobby tripod it's been okay. I've not really found the use for it, to be fair, over the years. I've used it for a bit of GoPro stuff. Yeah, that's probably it, to be fair. But since doing the YouTube stuff, it's coming a bit more useful. And what I really liked was this little plate on the top. Great, I thought, superb. I went and bought a little ball head version of that plate to go on a tripod. So I can mount the camera straight off, put it onto this, thought, yeah, that'd be really good. But then I realised that using this is just not up to the weight. So it's great for GoPros, superb, it's been fantastic. But I actually like the flexibility of it. So I decided to stick with them, and we got the 3K version, which has got the same ball head that I just bought. For £5 more than the ball head, I got the whole goddamn thing. Really? Links down below if you want to have a look at that, but fantastic price. But the ball head is just one of the best. Can we get that in? There we go. It's just one of the best into that. It is superb. It just holds beautifully, no matter what weight is on there, to be fair. I know it's 3K, but yeah, it even works for my D850. It shouldn't, but it does. Yeah, nice little tripod. More sturdy now. So hopefully it won't be falling over anytime soon, because that's really annoying when it falls out. And the other thing I got was the Lavalier Go for the wireless Go system. I thought, you know what, I use the Sennheiser one, but really it's expensive and it belongs in the kit at work, and if it's not there, it's not at use. This is where everyone at work watches it and goes, wonder where that went. So when I bought the Lav Go, really nice. Oh, Jesus, you can tell the difference in quality. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the Rode Wireless Go. I mean, really love it. It works, it's superb. I'm using it now, to be fair. Got it into a little clip belt down here, and yeah, superb, love it. Trouble I've got is that the back of this, there, that plastic is so, let me get that right in, let's zoom in. That plastic on the end there is so rough, and when it's against your skin, now this could be me just being a, am I allowed to say that? Shh, I hope we bleep that out. But it's just not comfortable. And you know what, if that was on talent, really Rode, why would you do that? So I'm going to have to sand that down a little bit. It's supposed to be nice and shiny, but it's not. Rode, sort it out, please. Send me a new one if you want a Rode. Really appreciate that. But yeah, so we'll have a little play. I've got a little bit of tape over it at the moment because that was what was stopping me from whining like a baby. Anyway, so they're the new little toys that have arrived today, and hopefully we won't have any more new toys. I've sort of banned myself for 2 weeks on buying anything because it's just not good. But anyway, do you want to come with me? Should we go to the studio? Come on, let's go. Here we are back at the studio. Yeah, it's difficult to stay away from this place. So we've got a delivery coming today. So whilst we're not actually working at the moment because we can't go out and do anything. One of the things that happened because of this COVID was that most of our work at that current moment in time meant that it either got postponed or cancelled, which is a bit of a pain in the backside, but that's life, that's the way it goes. Because most of our work involved people involved, actresses, models, art directors, you name it, clients themselves as well. And obviously we can't do that at the moment, it's just a no-go. But we are quite blessed in that we have this studio and we are able to come in and do stuff. We've been at home editing because that's just it, and occasionally I've popped in to do a little bit of a piece in here to check it out. We have to come in anyway to check that everything's okay, to leave stuff here. But we're quite blessed in that we have got the studio and we can do certain product photography in here because actually we don't need the client. If the client trusts us and we've worked with them before, why would we need to keep the clients occupied all day? We don't need them, that's fine. They can drop it off, that's it, so they can send it in the post, get it delivered, and all is good, it pops in, and we can then just work at it. The only difficulty to that side of stuff is if we've got big products like we have actually got today, sometimes it's better to use two people because it's just quicker. And you can have an assistant there holding certain scrims and everything else into place, whereas now I'm going to have to get clamp stands and everything else when we get around to doing it. Obviously they're here now because we're expecting lockdown to finish fairly soon, but if we can, yes, we'll get on with it if it's safe to do so. Make sure we wipe everything down. You've got to stay safe at the end of the day. It's in everyone's best interest. I've got family members that I don't want to have get infected. I don't want to be the cause of that. And I think you lot are the same as well. If you're a photographer or videographer or whatever and it's affected you, what have you done? How have you got around this? Put some stuff in the comments and start a conversation going and see how things have gone. Be good to chat about it. Anyway, let's roll on. Okay, so I couldn't resist. I had nothing better to do. So I thought, you know what? Let's set the studio up for photographing one of these pianos and show you how easy it is that I was going to do it. Bear in mind that I say easy. It's easy because I've got over a decade's worth of experience. It's easy because I've got all the kit that I need. It's easy because I've done it before. It's easy because I've got this massive space that I can do stuff in. That makes it easy. And that's what people pay for at the end of the day. They just want it done. They don't want a waste of their money at the end of the day. They want something they can use in their marketing and advertising, and that's why it gets done that way. So have a look, see what you think. Yeah, I couldn't wait. I got bored. So we've got this lovely piano here, which is gorgeous. But as you can see, we're getting reflections. So we're getting reflections from the ceiling into there. It's all in. We've built white around the floor, so we've got that into there. We've got some scrims just around the edge because it makes it easier for cutting out, And we've got a scrim at the background here because it just makes the top of that look absolutely gorgeous when you're at a certain angle. I'm not going to put any of this with direct light onto it. Just wouldn't work. It'd be horrendous. The reflections off it, you'd see everything in it, including myself. It's just not good. So what we're doing is we're actually, let's come over here, as you can see, we're bouncing this light here off the wall, which is then bouncing back into here. So when we take a photograph, we're just going to take that into there. And if we have a look back, we can see, there we go, I think we've got that onto there. Reflections are gone, we've just got this beautiful light that's just coming into there. Absolutely gorgeous off that. And we can cut out really easy. Nice light on the bottom. That is just using a one light setup. So it's amazing what you can get with one light. Now, I say one light, yes, we're using one light, but really we've got multiple light sources in this because we're literally bouncing it off the wall to get the desired effect onto this beautiful sheen that we've got on here, which would normally be a real pain in the backside. I think I did a video years ago on photographing shiny things, which is all about chrome. This isn't too dissimilar, but nonetheless, it's still an absolute pain in the backside to photograph. Yeah, so it takes a little bit of prep. I probably spent about half an hour or so, maybe a bit longer, just setting up this scene for this one shot. And in a minute, we've got to turn it around to a different angle. You're gonna have to reset up again. That's how it goes. Oh, that's it, done for the day. Do an hour, then you come back. What perfect weather for lockdown. Oh. Well, I think this is me for the afternoon. Hope you like that little look at those products. I'll show you what they're like afterwards. Once they come out, we'll do another little bit when we come to film those. Photograph them, not film them. So, until next time, I'm going to enjoy the sun. What? You're still here? Go and enjoy the sun yourself. Go on.